as we approach Yom Yerushalayim. Such an exciting time to be in Yerushalayim, Yira Kodesh. Exciting time not only of the embassy, but to celebrate the other miracles that HaKadosh Baruch Hu has given us. At the same time, when you stare at Har HaBayit, glaring in front of us is still missing. The Beit HaMikdash is still missing. The Gula Shlema is still missing. So you might say, is there any Kedusha at all? And already, based on the Pasuk in the Tochacha this week, the Torah says, Vashimoti et Mikdashechem. That our Mikdash, it's desolate there. And Chazal still learn, as even if it's physically not there, B'Kedushatan Him Omdim. It's still B'Kedusha. And therefore, the Rambam, the Sefer HaMitzvos, in Mitzvah Chaf Aleph says there's still a mitzvah of Mora Mikdash. To be able to have sanctity of place. I remember growing up, going to libraries, shh, don't talk so loudly here. And even here now, I think, in many libraries, people are watching movies now in libraries. Something missing. Lahavdil. Being able to have a certain sanctity of place, there's a sheet of the Yereim that says that that's not only true in the Beit HaMikdash, it's true in our Batei Midrashot. It's Mikdashechem in the plural. And it's also true in our shuls. To be able to go, people have campaigns of only talking to Hashem, to have a certain sanctity of place. To be able to know that this, you turn off your phones, you don't bring in your phones. The time to be able to communicate, to have that personal relationship, not to have kalut rosh, of being able to have levity and not the proper state of mind. One of the chidushim, though, is that there is still a different level. As much as the Yereim says that there's a connection between the Beit HaMikdash and the Beit HaKnesset, even within the Rambam, Rav Soloveitchik, Rav Shechter brings it down in his Sefer also. If you read the Rambam, where he does hold of a mitzvah aseh doraita nowadays, again, of a mikdashi tira'u, of vashimoti et mikdashechem, but in the Beit Knesset, he says there is a mitzvah, but he calls it of kavod. Using the same ideas, you shouldn't have kalut rosh in the shul. Why does the Rambam not bring it down a notch? Not yira, but kavod. Rav Shechter brings down, that's based on the Gemara and Brachos, that is a fundamental difference. The Har HaBayit in Beit HaMikdash is not a place for tiulim. It's not a place just for some sort of religious invigoration. It's Makom Mikdash, it's Beit Hashem. You have to be super careful when it comes to the karet, even if you think you know the places. That's why we have a rabbanut, and you have to be able to make sure that you know that it's a Mora Mikdash. When it comes to the shul, you're like your bayit, and therefore it has a little bit less. But I implore myself, others, to be able to try to continue being able to have that kedusha in the shul, the sanctity of place, not to be able to have our phones, to be able to really take not only the sanctity of time, but as we come to Yom Yerushalayim, to have our sanctity of place and pray to the Ribbon Shalom of the Yerushalayim Yircha. Baracham im Tashuv, and it shouldn't be Shamim, but V'tishkom betocha kasher dibarta. Good Shabbat, Shabbat Shalom, and a very, very miraculous Yom Yerushalayim.